Overkill Bill is an understatement.
Takes it to the top every time.
Bill is an enigma.
He's crazy. Strange. He's very strange.
He really enjoys what he does, huh? Makes a lot of people happy.
He just can move people. He moves me every day. I don't know how he does it.
When you got a DJ, you got to do all kinds of stupid shit. When I was 7 years old, sitting in A Street, my uncle Robert Schmidt had a band, and he brought an amplifier. It was about like that big, and I'd sit out there all night and play Christmas music to the neighbors.
The house was chaotic. Noisy. The jukebox would be going, they'd have the stereo going, the TV would be on. When I met him, I was in biology. For his thing in school, he made a still, and he made moonshine right in class.
Bill used to work in the mill, and he had a jukebox in his house. And he was at a bar drinking, and the jukebox broke down at that bar. And he told the bar owner, I have a better jukebox in the basement of my house than you have in this bar here anyhow. Why don't you just put mine in? So they agreed to it, pulled the jukebox out of the basement, brought it down to the bar, and he started a business.
We like to party on the weekends. We are definitely a party couple. We have a camper and a gazebo down at the Triangle Farm Campground. It's a mile from my house. We go there, we party, we got a place to crash, and don't have to worry about getting pulled over.
Most people his age are sitting back on the river, doing cocktails, enjoying themselves, kicking back, and he's like blowing people's fucking eardrums out.
He still thinks he's 19 years old. He's still stuck in the 70s, and he'll never come out of that.
I'll play as long as I can breathe, I'll play.
Went to a couple of his shows, and his music is awesome, huh?
I play to the crowd I'm with. If I see the crowd, I look around. If it's a little older, it's early in the evening, well, let's kick out the old shit. As the night goes on, I make it a rule, if there's younger people around, 10 o'clock dance music, and don't tell me nothing else, she's going to the end. Loud and hard. We always play 14 hours at a time. 14-hour shows. We don't stop. 14 hours. I really would like to buy a porta potty hanging on the back of it about 8-10 feet away from me, because it's too far to walk away from the system. I like to stay right with it. And I don't mind the women on my knees neither.
When he goes home after one of his gigs, he comes home with one woman and that's it. But that's okay if they sit on his lap when he's doing a gig and that, and the women just love him. And that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that.
If you could count the girls that looked and kissed this thing, you would be happy. My name is Overkill Video Bill. I am here to explain the clothes I'm wearing. We play golf courses and stuff with something like this. It's kind of an all-party rock shirt. I do weddings, but not with this on. This is good when the weather's 90 degrees and you're standing outside. The white reflects the heat. This clothes I'm wearing now is not the hardcore bikers. It's more or less for the wannabe bikers. This is what I do for biker joints. I mean, you don't want to come in there with flowers on. You don't want to come in there with white clothes. You kind of keep it dark. I got dressed one time running around playing with a diaper on the whole day. That's all I had on. And then I had a big brown spot on the back that painted. I walk around with a shit diaper.
I feel like I'm in a circus every day. I don't know what he's going to do next.
You never know what he's going to do next. You never know.
I never want to do nothing normal. I want it bigger, better, faster than everything else. Who has to have 4 beers on tap? Who has to have 7 computers sitting in here? Why you got 3 boats hanging in the water? Because I'm not satisfied with one.
Oh, by the way, kid, you're being filmed right here by a regular professional photographer.
You like our music?
My neighbor here, I won't mention his name, he didn't like my music played very loud, which I played it quiet. So I thought, well, what block the sound the best? Let's put up a 2 million pound wall. There she is all the way out. Each block is 4,000 pounds. Wanted it quiet at 9 o'clock out in the backyard. Wanted it quiet. It's hard to keep me quiet. That's the blind one.
He had diabetes for 4 years. He's been blind for about 3, and me and Bill just took care of him. Missed the little guy, but it was time for him to go. So he's up in heaven right now, and like I said, I love you very much, Buster. And now when we go off to a show, I mean, we're out there to make people happy, so there's gonna be a lot of happy people today, so that's what I care about.
We decided that the normal way to go, I didn't like. I wanted to get super big. I went from a 16-foot trailer to a 28-foot trailer, and now I'm up to a trailer like you gotta see. A 48-foot Continental. We're self-contained with power and everything. We can play anywhere at any time. They can hear us for over 10 miles. Where do I start? 1,000 watts each one of these, says 4,000 watts. These are 8,000 watt crowns. There's 35, 35, 35, 2,000, 2,500, and 1,000. 12,000, 6,000 per pair. They will just pound your pants like at 300 feet. I like it loud, loud.
You don't find no DJs with that system.
Mick, give me a little more on the big one.
You wondering what he's doing right now? This is his first sound test.
I want to roll into a city or a town somewhere, pull in, and just have it just staged a little bit, what's coming. And don't tell them what exactly is coming.
I don't know anybody like me. I don't never run into anybody like me.